Hello, good afternoon. I hope you are fine. Everything at home is good and fine, right? Okay, and it's quite cold everywhere. सब जगह बहुत ठंड है. I hope you are with in your warm clothes and fit and healthy. क्योंकि इसी समय it is we are very much prone to having some health issues also, right? इसी समय हम लोगों को बहुत हो जाता है cough and cold what we get, right? So great. I hope you are great and fine. We'll start with the next session. What we'll be discussing about worksheet on to be verbs. To be verbs के बारे में हम लोग एक छोटा सा worksheet करेंगे and then we'll start with WH questions. Okay, last class में हमने to be verbs के बारे में discuss किया था. We discussed different words with to be verbs. ठीक है, उसमें हमने positive sentence के बारे में बात किया था. We talked about the negative ones and the interrogative ones. Right, it is very simple. Right, you can just go back and watch the other video back before. Okay, in that way you'll be able to understand to be verb कैसे use किया जाता है. बहुत आसान है. It is very simple and very easy. Right, you just need to remember that small chart what I have, and according to that you can frame different sentences. Right, let's move forward then. Welcome everyone to another session. This is the 21st session what we are doing. We had completed about parts of speech and then we have started with different situations where how do you talk in different ways, right? So this is regarding to be verb and we'll be starting regarding the worksheet here. Okay, let's move on forward. सबसे पहले firstly just to recollect the revision regarding those to be verbs. Okay, be forms, it is an very important be verb. Be forms are one of the most important verbs, right? It is an irregular verb, it can be an infinitive, it can form different ways. ठीक है, बहुत अलग अलग तरीका, बहुत versatile, बहुत जगह आप इसे यूज कर सकते हैं, राइट? एंड इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट भी होता है कभी भी कोई भी सेंटेंस फ्रेम करने के लिए. वहाँ पे आपको पता चलता है वेदर इट्स अ सिंगुलर, फर्स्ट पर्सन, सेकंड पर्सन, थर्ड पर्सन, एनीथिंग इट इज, राइट? वहाँ से आप हमको बी फॉर्म से समझ में आता है, किस टेंस में है वो भी समझ में आता है, फ्यूचर का है, पास्ट का है, राइट? These were the different words what we discussed in the last class. Be forms के is, am, are, was, were, been and being. यहाँ पे हम लोगों ने वी हैव नॉट डिस्कस रिगार्डिंग बीन एंड बीइंग बिकॉज इट विल कम लेटर. ये कंटिन्यूअस टेंस और परफेक्ट टेंस के लिए जब आप बात करते हैं तभी आप वो नहीं यूज करेंगे, और सम अदर सिचुएशंस व्हिच आर देयर वेयर यू विल बी डिस्कसिंग दैट. अभी के लिए यू कैन जस्ट रिमेंबर दोज वर्ड्स. इट्स वेरी सिंपल. ओके, जस्ट रिमेंबर देम. बट these three is, am, are and will be, these are what we have focused in the last two classes. ठीक है, is, am, are वो तो आप समझ ही गए होंगे. यू माइट हैव अंडरस्टूड दैट इट इज डिपेंडिंग ऑन द पर्सन एंड द सब्जेक्ट दैट बेसिकली. नाउ यहाँ पे इज, एम, आर वाज फॉर विच टेंस इफ यू कैन टेल मी? यस, दैट वाज फॉर प्रेजेंट, राइट? ऑल द प्रेजेंट टेंस वेदर सिंपल प्रेजेंट है या कंटिन्यूअस है, जब भी आप वो सब बात करेंगे यू विल बी यूजिंग इज, एम एंड आर. Which one, where do we use was and where? Yes, exactly. That is for past. ठीक है, past के लिए जब भी हम लोग बात करते हैं we use was and were there. Was is for singular, where is for plural, is, am, are for first person and third person there. या फिर किसी का भी नाम जब आ जाता है that is where you use is. Like for example, anyone's name here. ठीक है, just we can just frame a sentence that way so that you will remember all of those words. Okay, what is the most simple sentence? We'll take someone's name. We'll take yeah, Ankit's name. Okay, Ankit is a good boy. Okay, good boy, like this. So is यहाँ पे that is for the present tense. वो अभी भी है, right? Okay, that's why. So अभी this is for a singular person and a singular subject. ये किसी का नाम के साथ हो रहा है, ठीक है? अगर हम लोग pronoun भी use करते हैं, you can also say that he is a good boy. ऐसे भी कह सकते हैं. This is also what we discussed. ठीक है. Now for are, that is for plural. ठीक है, plural के लिए कैसे हो जाता है? What we say, ठीक है, children are playing. ठीक है, are. Although there is another verb what we use, playing वहाँ पे another verb आ जा रहा है, but this is what we can tell. ठीक है, was, were is the same thing for past one. Okay, so like example, I was at home. Okay, we were going home. That comes for the past ones. Future tense के लिए, okay, Ankit will be, okay, coming home, or is coming home ना तो we can also will be soon here. दोनों आप बता सकते हैं, any of these two words what you can choose, right? दोनों आप बोल सकते हैं. इसका मतलब ये हो जाता है अंकित घर आ जाएगा, ठीक है, आ जाएगा थोड़ी देर में, he'll be coming soon. Okay, like this. So this is for all those present and past situations. यहाँ पे हमने नेगेटिव के लिए भी बात किया था, ठीक है. हम लोग क्या करते हैं नेगेटिव के लिए डालने के लिए? We just add a not, right? Here after those helping verbs be forms what are there, we put a not. हम लोग not लिख देते हैं. Like for example, Ankit is a good boy. Now if you want to say he's a bad boy, how will you say? Ankit is not a good boy. Okay, ain't a good boy. ठीक है. Or else children are not playing, right? This way you can say. Even for was where, okay, I was at home, I was not at home. Okay, we were not going to the market, right? Like this. Even for future वैसे हो जाएगा. Ankit will not be coming home. Ankit will not be soon here, like this. ठीक है. I hope you have understood this. I have some small fill in the blanks questions जहाँ पे different situations के लिए पहले आप present का positive sentences बताइएगा. Then after that you will have to tell regarding the past, I mean the negative and the interrogative ones. Right? Simple. It is very simple. You will be able to do it in seconds. Okay. Right. Chaliye, let's move on for the worksheet then. Here. So these are easy fill in the blanks. Very easy these are. They are written in past and present and past forms. What you have to do, वहाँ पे आप लोगों को वही शब्द जो आपने अभी डिस्कस किया मेरे साथ, वही शब्द सब वहाँ पे बात करनी है. Right? I, they. Remember the subjects. यहाँ पे subject याद रखिएगा. Where do we use which word with which subject? वो याद रखिएगा. And rest of the things are easy and fine. We'll be writing negatives also for this and interrogatives. Negatives भी लिखेंगे और interrogative भी लिखेंगे यहाँ. Okay, so take a moment. आप लोग वीडियो पॉज कर सकते हैं. You can just take a book. वहाँ पे प्लीज आप जल्दी से sentences लिख लीजिएगा. वहाँ पे आंसर भी लिख लीजिएगा. And it is quite easily done. Okay, I'll give you a moment to pause the video. Yes, great. I dash a student. What can it be? I is a student. No, it cannot be I is a student. Present forms में क्या क्या words आते हैं पहले वो बताइएगा. Exactly. So is, am and are the words what come under present form. Right? I के साथ हम लोग कौन से बात करते हैं? Always am. I am a student. Right? They dash playing in the park. Now they, plural, right? They are playing in the park. Okay, the book dash on the table. What can it be? Singular. It is singular, right? And it is an object. Object हो जा रहा है. The book is on the table. किताब कहाँ है? On the table. The book is on the table, right? She dash happy. She, third person, right? Is. Sorry about that. Okay, we dash going to the zoo tomorrow. We dash going to the zoo tomorrow. What can it be? We, plural. We are going to the zoo tomorrow. We are dash for that. We are ready for the trip. Like this. Okay, now these sentences are all in positives. ये पूरे जो हैं ये positives में है. ठीक है. Now I would want you to frame all these sentences and write down. उसके just side में आप लिखिएगा negative के बारे में लिखिएगा. Okay, you have to write these sentences in negative. कुछ नहीं होगा वहाँ पे, बस आपको not add करके बात करना है. ठीक है. Generally after those be forms जो be verbs है यहाँ पे उसके बाद ही आप not लिख करके बता सकते हैं. Very simple and easy. Okay, I'll give you a moment. ठीक है. आप लोग वीडियो पॉज कर सकते हैं and you will be writing those sentences with me. Right? आप लोग try कर सकते हैं on your own and then check the answers here, or else you can just be with me and know those answers. ठीक है. चलिए, first one here, I am a student. Okay, I am not a student. ठीक है, तो जो मैं यहाँ पे ब्लू में लिख रहा हूँ वो नेगेटिव सेंटेंसेस है. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट वन, दे आर प्लेइंग इन द पार्क. व्हाट कैन दैट बी? दे आर नॉट प्लेइंग इन द पार्क. Okay, the book is on the shelf, on the table. The book is not on the table, right? Okay, she is happy. She is not happy. Okay, I hope you are all happy, right? Okay, we are going to the zoo tomorrow. Okay, we are not going to the zoo tomorrow. Okay, we are not going to the zoo tomorrow. Okay, now we are ready for the trip. We are not ready for the trip. We are not ready for the trip. Okay, so if you can observe here, मैं थोड़े यहाँ पे underline कर दे रहा हूँ. I'll use the red color over here. Are not, is not, are not, and are not. Okay, I am not. Now your task again will be here to frame these sentences. ये सभी sentence को interrogative में भी बदलने का. You have to do that on your own. ठीक है, कुछ नहीं होगा. आप लोग form भी जानते हैं. How do you write that? I am a student. Am I a student? जो helping verb be forms आते हैं वो आगे आ जाएंगे. Am I a student? Okay. Are they playing in the park? Is the book on the table? Is she happy? Are we going to zoo tomorrow? Are we ready for the trip? Okay, this is how we will frame. You will write those answers after that. Questions basically. Questions. Looking at these sentences, you will write from positive to interrogative. आप positive से interrogative भी लिखेंगे. Right? Please do that. It's very simple. बहुत आसान है. We have to do those sentences this way and you'll be able to get it quickly. Right, this is how you can practice. मैं आप मतलब sometimes we don't feel like talking to someone near us. हमको मन नहीं करता है किसी के साथ हम लोग बात करें. Right, so you want to discuss some things in English. आपको मन करता है कुछ चीज़ इंग्लिश में डिस्कस करने का. तो sometimes it doesn't happen. Right, कभी कभी रोज रोज तो आप किसी के साथ बात करेंगे. मान लिया उसका मूड अच्छा नहीं है या ये है वो बात नहीं करेंगे आपके साथ. दैट कैन बी द सिचुएशन. सो ऐसे आप बता सकते हैं. सेंटेंसेस व्हाट यू कैन डू इज दैट यहाँ पे पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव आप ये कर लीजिएगा, उसी को आप लोग दोहराइएगा. ट्राई टू चेंज दैट इनटू अ नेगेटिव फॉर्म. ठीक है, जैसे आई लाइक ईटिंग चिप्स. राइट, आई डू नॉट लाइक ईटिंग चिप्स. वहाँ पे डू एक आ जाता है. ठीक है, नाउ दैट इज फॉर प्रेजेंट टेंस. नो हेल्पिंग वर्ब दैट, बट दैट इज इन प्रेजेंट फॉर्म. ऐसे डिफरेंट ये रहेंगे. आप सीखेंगे, यू विल बी लर्निंग. बट द एग्जाम्पल व्हाट आई एम टेलिंग हियर इज ऐसे सेंटेंसेस जो मैं यहाँ पे लिखा हूँ. देयर आर मेनी सेंटेंसेस लाइक दिस व्हिच कैन बी फ्रेम्ड. बहुत सारे ऐसे सेंटेंस बनाए जा सकते हैं. आप उन्हीं सेंटेंस को क्या करिएगा, नेगेटिव में लिखने का ट्राई करिएगा. ठीक है, लास्ट क्लास में भी हमने डिस्कस किया था बहुत सारे सेंटेंसेस को. what you have to do is change those sentences in negative form, change those sentences in interrogative form. Okay, that way you will be able to understand, okay, this is how we change those sentences. Right, बहुत आसान है. Try करिएगा please. You need to push a little effort, it'll be done. Okay, now let's move on to the past forms. Now, past forms, what are the words what we use in be forms? Exactly. If you have told regarding was and were, so perfect. That is right. Okay. So he dash at home yesterday. He, is it singular or plural? Yeah, correct. He's singular. So he was at home yesterday. Right. They dash studying English. Now they is plural. Plural hai. So what that can be? They were studying English. Okay. She dash at the store yesterday. She, singular. She was at the store yesterday. You dash late for the party. You were late for the party. Okay. The cat dash hungry. The cat was hungry. I dash unwell last week. I was unwell last week. Subject समझ गए ना? I hope you have understood regarding those subjects there. Here, the subject he was singular, they plural, she singular, you again singular but second person. Okay, cat there singular, I first person singular. Okay, now your task is to write these sentences in negative forms. आपका टास्क ये होगा इन्हीं सब sentences को, ये पॉजिटिव में है, आपको इसे नेगेटिव में लिखना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, तो नेगेटिव के लिए मैंने यहाँ पे ब्लू कलर यूज किया है प्रेजेंट फॉर्म्स के लिए. द सेम थिंग आई विल बी राइटिंग हियर रिगार्डिंग द नेगेटिव फॉर्म्स आल्सो. ही वाज एट होम यस्टरडे. गेस करके बताइएगा. यू कैन राइट इट डाउन. Sorry about that. I am a little unwell. Okay, so he was at home yesterday. How will that be in negative form? He was not at home yesterday. Okay, yesterday. Simple, बहुत आसान. He was not at home yesterday. They were studying English. They were not studying English. Right? They were not studying English. Right? Okay, she was at the store yesterday. She was not at the store yesterday. She was not at the store yesterday. Okay. You were late for the party. You were not late for the party. Okay. You were not late for the party. ठीक है. The cat was hungry. The cat was not hungry. Cat was not hungry. Okay. I was unwell last week. I was not unwell last week. Okay. आई होप आप लोग को समझ में आया है. इधर कुछ नहीं है, बहुत आसान है. आई जस्ट अंडरलाइन दो सेंटेंसेस हियर. आई एम अंडरलाइनिंग इट ग्रीन. ठीक है. was not, were not, was not, were not, was not and was not. ठीक है. now the same thing what you will be doing, you will be framing this in interrogative also. आप लोग इसे interrogative में भी लिखेंगे. ठीक है. वही पॉजिटिव सेंटेंस को देखिएगा और वो हेल्पिंग वर्ब या फिर ऑल दोज बी फॉर्म्स के वर्ब्स जो है उसे सामने भेज करके सब्जेक्ट सेकंड में बताइएगा. ही वॉज नॉट एट होम yesterday. was he at home yesterday? क्या वो घर पे था कल? ठीक है. was he at home yesterday? They were studying English. Were they studying English? Right. She was at the store yesterday. Was she at the store yesterday? You were late for the party. Were you late for the party? With a question mark. हमेशा याद रखिएगा इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंस जब भी आप बनाएंगे वहां पे क्वेश्चन मार्क लिखना जरूरी है. बोलते समय इट्स नॉट दैट नेसेसरी. राइट. यू वर लेट फॉर द पार्टी. वेर यू लेट फॉर द पार्टी? Okay. The cat was hungry. Was the cat hungry? Right. I was unwell last week. Was I unwell last week? क्या मैं बीमार था last week? Right. This way. Funny sentence is that. Okay. Was I unwell last week? थोड़ा गड़बड़, मतलब ग्रामेटिकली इट्स फाइन बट डू यू डोंट यू आर. आप बीमार है तो आप बीमार रहेंगे. राइट. अगर आप इफ यू आर नॉट वेल, यू नो दैट यू आर नॉट वेल लास्ट वीक, सो हाउ विल यू गेस? आइदर यू माइट बी आप बहुत ज़्यादा बीमार हैं और आप भूल गए हैं. दैट इज व्हेन यू से वाज आई अनवेल लास्ट वीक. ठीक है. दैट इज ऑल्सो वन. Okay, so these are different sentences. You have to change them into interrogative. हम लोग ने यहाँ पे fill in the blanks किया था for positive. हमने फिर negative sentences लिखे हैं यहाँ पे. ठीक है. आप लोगों का काम ये होगा कि write interrogative for present and past forms using these all sentences. यही positive का ये लीजिएगा. ठीक है. positive forms जो हैं उनको आप interrogative में लिख के बताइएगा. Right? Okay, that is for present and past. Now we have for another one which is for future tense. ठीक है. अभी देखिएगा इधर यहाँ पे ना मैं थोड़ा सिचुएशन भी दे दिया हूँ. पूरा सेंटेंस पढ़िएगा. ट्राई टू पुट. हाँ, और फ्यूचर टेंस का वर्ड क्या था? राइट. बहुत आसान वर्ड था. राइट. विल बी. ठीक है. will be और shall be, जो भी चीज हो सकता है यहाँ पे, right? The sun dash shining all day tomorrow. बाहर बहुत धूप रहने से what do you say regarding tomorrow? The sun will be shining all day tomorrow. It's sunny now. ठीक है, ठीक है. That's why it is sunny now. Will be okay shining all day tomorrow. We dash going to school today. ठीक है, आज आप स्कूल जाएंगे, लेकिन यहाँ पे क्लू आपका ये है कि वो हॉलीडे है, तो आप कैसे सेंटेंस बनाएंगे? हॉलीडे है तो आप स्कूल जाएंगे क्या? नहीं. So what will you do that? How will the sentence be? We will not be going to school today. ठीक है, छुट्टी है तो आप स्कूल क्यों जाएंगे, right? So we will not be going to school today, right? My birthday dash next week. Okay, जल्दी ही आ रहा है, जल्दी आगे next हफ्ता, next week will be your birthday, right? मैंने आंसर कह दिया. My birthday will be next week, right? Will be next week. Okay, my cat dash happy if I take away her toy. ठीक है, cats क्या उनके टॉयज बहुत पसंद करते हैं. Cats love their toys. अगर आप छीन लेंगे तो क्या बिल्ली हैप्पी रहेगी? The cat will be happy? No, the cat will not be happy. So my cat will not be happy if I take away her toy. Like this. So there is a mixture of sentences here. Some are positive, some are negative. So sentences which are positive, you will be writing them into negative, and the sentences which are negative, you will be writing them into positive. Interrogative, that will be your homework again. Right? ठीक है, next one. The plane dash landing in 5 minutes. Fasten your seat belts. मतलब क्या हो जा रहा है? जल्दी से बेल्ट पहन लीजिए. Right? So what will that be? Yes, it's a positive sentence. The plane will be landing in 5 minutes. ठीक है, fasten your seat belts मतलब belts पहन लीजिए. Whenever they say that, there is an indication. I know most of you might have traveled in planes. ठीक है, so in that there is always an indication when the plane takes off. जब plane चढ़ना मतलब टेक ऑफ करने वाला रहता है, right? Before that you need to wear your seat belts. उसके पहले आपको seat belts पहनना रहता है. The same thing, okay, when the plane is in the air, okay, proper हवा में है, एक particular height में है, ऐसे जा रहा है, that time you can open your belt. But when the plane is landing again, the pilot will give a sign over there saying that you need to fasten your seat belt again. वहाँ पे एक साइन आ जाता है जहाँ पे आपको सीट बेल्ट पहन लेना पड़ता है. Please do that, okay, whenever you are traveling in flights. Whenever you're traveling in flights, sorry about that, whenever you're traveling in flights, please follow those rules. Please listen to those air hostess, whatever they are trying to tell that. उनकी बात सुनिएगा, because they are ready to help you. इसीलिए you need to listen to them. They will be able to communicate to you in English or any regional language what you can talk. Right? Please do not hesitate. Okay, and just ask questions if you are not able. If you're having some discomfort, कुछ discomfort है तो. Right? Next one. I dash hungry for dinner until later. ठीक है. Okay. Yeah. I will be. It's a positive. Okay. You just had a snack. ठीक है. My bad. Sorry. ओके अगर आपने कुछ खा लिया है, ठीक है, आपने कुछ खा लिया है, राइट? सो क्या आप भूखे रहेंगे? विल यू बी हंग्री टिल डिनर? आई डैश हंग्री फॉर डिनर अंटिल लेटर. मैं भूखा रहूंगा क्या अगर मैंने कुछ खा लिया है तो? यस एग्जैक्टली, इट्स अ नेगेटिव वन. आई विल नॉट बी हंग्री फॉर डिनर अंटिल लेटर. ठीक है, मैं भूखा नहीं रहूंगा डिनर तक के लिए. Right, next one, the last one. Here no situation is given, you can use anything. That be dash careful on the trip. Okay. Yes, whenever you go out, whenever you are traveling, जब भी आप कहीं घूमने जा रही हैं, आपको बहुत ध्यान से ट्रिप करना चाहिए, so that you don't get hurt, you don't lose anything, or nothing bad happens. Okay, we will be careful on the trip. Right, so there are sentences which are in positive, there are sentences which are in negative. Okay, so first one, this is in positive. So if I have to write that in negative, how will that be? कैसे होगा ये sentence पहला वाला का negative में लिखने के लिए? How will that be? Great. If you have said this, the sun will not be shining all day tomorrow. Okay, not, right? Okay, another one, then next one. मैं negative को positive sentences को red में लिख रहा हूँ, ठीक है? Second one over here, that is in negative. We'll have to write that in positive. We will not be going to school today. Now, it should be in positive. Now, it's not on holiday. तो आप कैसे जाए, कैसे बोलेंगे? Right, correct, exactly. If you have said this, we will be going, okay, to school today. Great. Okay, simple as that. Third one here. Third one, is it positive or negative? It is in negative what we will be writing. So I'll write that in green, I mean in blue. Okay, so my birthday will be next week. Okay, इसका negative क्या हो जाएगा? Yes, if you have said this, it's right. My birthday will not be next week. ठीक है, मेरा बर्थडे नेक्स्ट वीक नहीं होगा. Will not be next week. Right. Now the next one. My cat will not be happy if I take away her toy. Although this will not happen if you write that in positive. ये positive में लिखेंगे तो वो सही नहीं होगा. But for the sentence sake, we'll be writing that in positive. ठीक है. My cat will be happy if I take away her toy. Okay, that is not possible, but yeah, we can tell it this way. The plane will be landing in 5 minutes. Okay, the plane will not be landing in 5 minutes. Now, is that a negative? So negative will be writing in blue. I will be taking the blue color and writing it down here. Okay, the plane, okay, will not be landing in 5 minutes. Okay, will not be landing in 5 minutes. Now the next one, try this. I will not be hungry for dinner later until later. I will be hungry for dinner until later. ठीक है, not हटा दीजिएगा. I will not write that sentence because I think you have understood by now. ठीक है. The next one, we will be careful on the trip. We will not be careful in the trip. Okay, careful on the trip. That is just for joking. What you can tell. हम उतना ध्यान नहीं रखेंगे trip में. Right. So that is not what you should do. But yeah, just for the sentence sake or for joking, you can tell that. Okay. Now your work is to write these sentences जो positive है उन्हें आप पॉजिटिव सेंटेंसेस को देख करके जो भी सेंटेंस आप फ्रेम करेंगे उसे इंट्रोगेटिव में फ्रेम करना है. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल, द सन विल बी शाइनिंग ऑल डे टुमारो. विल द सन बी शाइनिंग ऑल डे टुमारो? राइट. वी विल नॉट बी गोइंग टू स्कूल टुडे. विल वी, अभी इसका पॉजिटिव ये हो जाता है, वी विल बी गोइंग टू स्कूल टुडे. नाउ उसका इंट्रोगेटिव, विल वी बी गोइंग टू स्कूल टुडे? क्या हम स्कूल जाने वाले हैं? राइट. That's what you can tell. Although I'm not that great in Hindi, but this is how you will tell. Right. My birthday will be next week. Right. Iska negative. Iska interrogative. Will my birthday be next week? Right. Will my birthday be next week? My cat will not be happy if I take away her toy. Iska positive. My cat will be happy if I take away her toy. Right. Question, will my cat be happy if I take away her toy? Now this is a good question. ये बहुत अच्छा question हो सकता है. Will my cat be happy if I take away her toy? क्या मैं अपनी बिल्ली का टॉय लेकर देखूं वो खुश रहेगा कि नहीं? So the sense is that, उसका मतलब ये हो जाता है. The plane will be landing in 5 minutes. अभी आपको किसी को पूछना है, एयर होस्टेस को पूछना है, will the plane be landing in 5 minutes? आप एयर होस्टेस को पूछेंगे that way. Okay, so question, positive sentence अगर समझ में आ गया तो you can easily frame negative and the interrogative one. I will not be hungry for dinner until later. I will be hungry until dinner. I'll be hungry for dinner until later. Will I be hungry for dinner until later? क्या मुझे भूख लगेगा? क्या मुझे भूख लगेगा डिनर के पहले तक, राइट? सो दैट इज व्हाट यू कैन टेल दिस वे, राइट? वी विल बी केयरफुल इन द ट्रिप, वी विल नॉट बी केयरफुल इन द ट्रिप, विल वी बी केयरफुल इन द ट्रिप, विल वी बी केयरफुल इन द ट्रिप, क्या हम केयरफुल रहेंगे क्या ट्रिप में? यस यू हैव टू, राइट? सो दीज आर डिफरेंट वंस. Okay, so you will have to do interrogative आप लोग बनाएंगे. Please do that. Take it seriously. It will not take much time. It will take only 5 to 10 minutes to frame the interrogative ones. And yes, you will be able to get it. Okay, let's move on forward. Now, you can look at this picture. आप ये picture में कुछ भी बना सकते हैं. You can see different things here. ठीक है. आप यहाँ पे helping verb और the be forms use करके आप सब sentence बनाएंगे. Right. You can see in the picture, the first one. वो आदमी क्या कर रहा है? What is the man doing there? He is standing near his car. Right. The man is standing near his car. Right. वो आदमी अपने कार के साइड में खड़ा है. Now, the negative, how will that be? The man is not standing near his car. Right. Is the man standing near his car? This way. Now, second picture you can see. There are many people in the park. Right. What will you say? The people are in the park, right? The people are in the park. Okay, people are not in the park. Are people in the park, right? Interrogative. Now, another picture here. What are the children doing? You can say laughing. You can say even talking. Anything it can be. Okay, the children are. Okay, my bad. I have written childing. That is wrong. Children are, okay, talking. Okay, the children are talking. Now, what is this over here? R and S, right? This is one. The children are not talking. The children are the children talking. Are the children laughing? Are the children dancing? Anything there. ठीक है, verbs, main verbs आप change कर सकते हैं, but I think you got an idea interrogative words कैसे हो, interrogative forms कैसे हो जाता है, right? I have one more picture here. You can tell here the first picture. What is the cow doing there? What are the herd of cows doing? Right. Give me a moment. Yeah. The herd of cows. Yes. Okay. Huh. Correct. The herd of cows. My bad. It's not head. Herd. H-E-R-D. Herd of cows are standing. Are eating. Okay. Standing and eating. कुछ भी कर रहे हैं. ठीक है. Are. ठीक है, ये प्लूरल हो जा रहा है इसीलिए आर हम लोग कह रहे हैं. ठीक है, ये बच्चे क्या कर रहे हैं? व्हाट आर दे डूइंग? दे आर हैविंग देयर ब्रेकफास्ट, राइट? सो द चिल्ड्रन आर हैविंग देयर ब्रेकफास्ट. यस, आर हैविंग ब्रेकफास्ट. ओके, नाउ व्हाट आर दीज पीपल डूइंग? क्या है ये? म्यूजिशियंस हैं या लोग हैं? ठीक है, एनीथिंग यू कैन डू. द सब्जेक्ट विल बी डिपेंडिंग ऑन व्हाट यू आर गोइंग टू चूज. ठीक है, जैसे अगर आप बोलते हैं द बैंड इज, ओके, प्लेइंग म्यूजिक. ओके, बैंड मतलब ग्रुप ऑफ म्यूजिशियंस जो हो जाते हैं. द बैंड इज प्लेइंग म्यूजिक. ठीक है, ओके, और यू कैन ऑल्सो दे द म्यूजिशियंस और द पीपल और एनीथिंग. ठीक है, द पीपल आर प्लेइंग. Okay, now they are not singing, they are playing different instruments. ठीक है, तो आप लिख सकते हैं, आप playing, okay, music, fine, that is fine. Different instruments आप भी आप लिख सकते हैं. The people are playing guitar, drums, trumpet and a pipe, right? Like this. Now, इसका कैसे हो जाएगा? Interrogative and negative. The herd of cows are not eating. the children are not having breakfast, the band is not playing music, or is the people are not playing music. Interrogative, are the herd of cows eating? Are the children having breakfast? Is the band playing music? Are the people playing music? Like this. Is and are will always come there. I hope you have understood till here regarding all those activities what I have given. It's very simple and easy. Take these sentences, change them into interrogative or a negative. Okay, and उससे बहुत आसानी से आप questions भी बोल सकते हैं. ठीक है? I hope you have understood. And now we'll move on to the next one, which are WH questions. Before that, I need to give you a small introduction regarding how questions are framed. एक छोटा सा चीज मुझे यहाँ पे बताने की जरूरत हो जाएगी कि questions आप कैसे frame करते हैं. राइट बहुत आसान सा टॉपिक है, बहुत 2 मिनट लगेगा WH क्वेश्चंस के लिए. बट हियर द वर्कशीट व्हाट आई विल गिव यू इन द नेक्स्ट वन, देयर विल बी अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स व्हाट यू हैव टू थिंक अबाउट. राइट ओके, लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड देन. ओके, नाउ जब भी आप क्वेश्चन कहते हैं, whenever you use whenever you are talking in English, you use different ways of communicating or asking things. राइट यहाँ पे दो प्रकार के ये हो जाता है. WH फैमिली के क्वेश्चंस होते हैं और येस नो क्वेश्चंस होते हैं. ठीक है, WH फैमिली के क्वेश्चन तो आप समझ जाएंगे. ठीक है, व्हाट आर यू डूइंग, वेयर आर यू गोइंग, व्हाई आर यू डूइंग, व्हेन आर यू गोइंग, वेयर आर यू गोइंग, all these things, how are you going, all these things what you say is with WH questions, जो WH फैमिली के वर्ड्स आ जाते हैं. ओके ठीक है, यस नो क्वेश्चंस ये हो जाता है आपने अभी जो भी वर्ड्स को इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंसेस आपने फ्रेम किए हैं वो सब पूरे यस नो क्वेश्चंस हो जाते हैं. एक एग्जांपल देते हैं, इसी को ही वापस चले जाते हैं. आर द पीपल प्लेइंग म्यूजिक, उसका आंसर कैसे होता है? ठीक है, क्या क्या वे लोग म्यूजिक बजा रहे हैं? तो आंसर कैसे आएगा? हाँ या ना में आएगा हमेशा. ठीक है, आर दे प्लेइंग म्यूजिक? नो दे आर नॉट प्लेइंग म्यूजिक. Okay, are the children having breakfast? Yes, the children are having breakfast. Right? Are the herd of cows eating? No, the herd of cows are not eating anything. Right? Like this. Okay. So yes no questions जो हो जाता है, all the helping verbs what you use, they are known as yes no questions. ठीक है? जो भी हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स हम लोग बात करते हैं, ठीक है, वो सब इसमें मॉडल्स भी आ जा सकते हैं, बी फॉर्म्स भी आते हैं, सब चीज़ जो आ जाते हैं वो सब पूरे यस नो क्वेश्चंस हो जाएंगे. द आंसर इज ऑलवेज इन यस नो, बट फॉर WH क्वेश्चंस द आंसर विल ऑलवेज बी इन अ स्टेटमेंट. वो हमेशा एक स्टेटमेंट में आंसर रहता है. राइट ओके, लेट्स मूव ऑन. एक छोटा सा व्हाट आई हैव अ स्मॉल डेफिनेशन काइंड ऑफ अ थिंग. राइट, ये देखिएगा हियर WH क्वेश्चंस में क्या क्या वर्ड्स आ जाते हैं. हु, व्हाट, वेयर, व्हेन, व्हाई, हाउ. ठीक है, और यस नो क्वेश्चंस क्या हो जाता है? ठीक है, इंपॉर्टेंट इन इंग्लिश रहता है, लर्निंग के लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हो जाता है. ठीक है, सो हु आर यू. ठीक है, अगर मैं पूछूंगा हु आर यू, आप लोग क्या बोलेंगे? आप लोग एक स्टेटमेंट में आई एम अ बॉय, राइट, आई एम अ गर्ल, राइट, आप ऐसे आंसर देंगे. राइट, व्हाट इज योर नेम? ठीक है, माय नेम इज निशांत, और योर नेम माइट बी अमित, your name might be anything, Rishabh, okay, Shweta, Sheetal, anything it can be. Right, my name is Sheetal, my name is Nishant. ऐसे आप आंसर करेंगे. Right, the answer is always in a statement. Right, तो वो क्वेश्चन सब जिसका पूरा स्टेटमेंट होता है, ठीक है, द क्वेश्चंस व्हाट यू हैव, द आंसर्स व्हाट यू हैव विद द स्टेटमेंट, वो सब WH क्वेश्चंस होते हैं. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is blue. My favorite color is purple. Right, ऐसे. Right, where do you stay? I stay in Hyderabad. Where do you stay? Right, I stay in some part of India. Right, like this. When did you have your lunch? आप अपना lunch कब किए? I had my lunch at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Right, तो एक सेंटेंस बन रहा है वहाँ, स्टेटमेंट आ रहा है. राइट, वाई डू यू लाइक इंग्लिश? आपको इंग्लिश क्यों पसंद है? यू कैन टेल मी दैट, यू कैन जस्ट राइट दैट इन द कमेंट सेक्शन एंड टेल वाई डू यू लाइक इंग्लिश. राइट, आई डू लाइक इंग्लिश बिकॉज इट इज अ फॉर्म ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन. बात करने का तरीका है. ठीक है, फॉर्म है, नॉट तरीका, इट्स अ फॉर्म. आप यहाँ पे बात करते हैं, यू you like to talk with others, you like to communicate things. Okay, that is one. English is a form of one form of communication, one language what you can tell. I like English, talking in English because it's easy. राइट ठीक है इट्स कॉमनली यूज्ड इंग्लिश क्या होता है कि सब जगह कॉमनली बात किया जाता है दैट्स व्हाई लर्निंग इंग्लिश इज क्वाइट नेसेसरी एंड इजी राइट चलिए लेट्स मूव ऑन फॉर द नेक्स्ट वन ये WH का ये हो जाता है याद रखिएगा WH क्वेश्चंस द वर्ड्स आर व्हाट हु वेयर व्हेन व्हाई एंड हाउ ठीक है यहाँ पे हमेशा सेंटेंस विल बी इन अ स्टेटमेंट राइट द नेक्स्ट वन यस नो क्वेश्चंस क्या है कि यस नो क्वेश्चंस आर सिंपल क्वेश्चंस जहां पे आंसर हमेशा यस और नो में ही रहता है ऑलवेज इट्स इन द सेंटेंस द आंसर विल बी इन विथ यस और नो yes no questions typically begin with helping verbs or auxiliary verbs do does did will can did will can तो आप मॉडल्स भी आ जाता है यहाँ पे ठीक है जो भी प्राइमरी हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स हो जाता है बी टू बी फॉर्म्स हो जाता है डिफरेंट टेंस के लिए हो जाता है उन्हीं से आप क्वेश्चंस फ्रेम करते हैं sorry about that okay so these are some ये सब वर्ड्स है what you have to look about is am are was were been do does did has have had इनसे आप क्वेश्चंस कभी भी बनाएंगे ठीक है तो आपका आंसर हमेशा यस और नो में होता है have you completed your assignment yes I have completed my assignment okay has Rishabh come home no Rishabh has not come home ठीक है did she write the letter yes she wrote the letter okay uh, where you were okay were you coming home tonight no I was not coming home tonight ठीक है like this okay always with yes no questions they'll start with helping verbs or primary helping verbs different forms of be do and have okay but the answer will always start with a yes or no right okay I've got a small activity here okay you just read these questions and try to give me an answer do you like chocolate I like chocolate yes I like chocolate अगर आपको नहीं पसंद है you can tell no it's fine right are they coming to the party क्या आप मेरे पार्टी में आ रहे हैं you will obviously say no because I don't know where you are right but if you do want to come you can say yes okay I'll say yes please do come to my home party here okay did she finish her homework yes or no did you complete your homework right please do okay yes I have she has completed her homework okay will they go to the beach nahi it's too cold so you will not go to the beach now okay no I will not no they will not go to the beach can you swim yes I can swim अगर आप तैर नहीं सकते हैं you can tell no it's fine it's never too late to learn आप लोग सीख सकते हैं you can learn how to swim it's quite easy and it's same like cycling once you learn it you will never forget it okay can you swim no I cannot swim yes I can swim right great ठीक है like this you can do now I've got some pictures like this ये pictures आप लोगों को देख करके आपको sentences frame करनी है ठीक है look at this ठीक है अब मैं यहाँ पे कुछ questions दे दूंगा you will have to frame sentences here okay now okay it can be in both yes no में भी हो सकता है या फिर WH questions में भी हो सकता है ठीक है first question what I'll see okay can you sorry about that can you see a picture of a cow क्या आप एक पिक्चर देख सकते हैं काउ का if your answer is yes it's great देखिएगा can से मैंने एक फ्रेम किया तो answer is yes what you can get right yes I can see we can see a picture of a cow okay where is the child sleeping where is the child sleeping कहाँ पे सो रहा है the child is sleeping on the bed right the child is sleeping yes statement आता है the child is sleeping on the bed. ठीक है, बेड के ऊपर सो रहा है. राइट नाउ आपका ये एक्टिविटी यहाँ होगा. यू विल हैव टू फ्रेम सम सेंटेंसेस लुकिंग एट दिस पिक्चर. Okay, you can frame 3 to 4 sentences here, simple ones. You can use interrogative sentences, and you have to even write an answer here. Like for example, how many animals can you see in this picture? कितने animals आपको दिख रहे हैं? How many animals can you see? Your answer will always be in yes, no or a statement. वो answer भी लिखना जरूरी है. ठीक है? One question I'll write down. How many animals can you see? Okay, now its answer you will have to tell. Okay, and how many trains can you see? Okay, no, how can I? I'll rephrase that sentence. मैं उसे rephrase कर दूंगा. ठीक है? Okay. Is the cat on sitting on the pillow? Is the cat sitting on the pillow? क्या वो बिल्ली पिलो के ऊपर बैठी है? Right? You can tell the answer. Like this, try to frame 2 or 3 questions with answers. ठीक है? 2 or wait, I'll just write with a different color. Okay, you will have to frame 2 or 3 questions looking at this picture with answers. Okay, ये activity आप लोगों को खुद से करना है, and honestly you have to do that. Okay, simple sentences. 2 या 3 या तो picture आप ऐसे ही देख के बोल सकते हैं. You can just look at this and tell it. It will take just seconds. Okay, like uh, do you like playing football? Do you like playing soccer? हाँ तो yes. Okay, is the boy wearing shoes and sleeping? ऐसे हो गया. One more. Okay, have you won? Okay, do you have any trophies at home? Okay, what trophies do you have? ऐसे भी आप कह सकते हैं. Right? You can frame like this. Okay, one more picture I have here. There is a family who are riding bikes, right? In this picture, the same thing what you will be doing is looking there, framing some questions with answers. Okay, so can you tell me, जैसे यहाँ पे हो गया, can you tell me what is this picture is about? Can you tell me something about this picture? क्या आप मुझे ये पिक्चर के बारे में कुछ कह सकते हैं? राइट, तो आप कैसे कहेंगे? यू विल ट्राई टू डिस्क्राइब दैट पिक्चर. राइट, आप वहाँ पे डिस्क्राइब करेंगे छोटे सेंटेंसेस में. बड़े सेंटेंसेस आप डिस्क्राइबिंग अ पिक्चर आप आगे भी पढ़ेंगे, बट दिस इज वन वेर यू कैन डू. आप यहाँ पे सीख सकते हैं. देयर अगेन इट विल बी इजियर फॉर यू. ये पिक्चर में क्या है? ठीक है, देयर इज अ फैमिली राइडिंग बाइक्स. ठीक है, बाइक्स चला रहे हैं. देयर इज अ रिवर फ्लोइंग बिसाइड देम. राइट, देयर आर मेनी हाउसेस एट द बैक. Right, and there are many mountains behind. Right, okay, now okay, why is the dog running with them? आप यहाँ पे कहानी बना सकते हैं. Why is the dog running with them? The dog is their friend, so he's running with them. ऐसे, the dog is the friend of the family, that's why it's running with them, like this. Okay, anything you can frame, children, anything you can tell. Okay, what color helmet is the father wearing? The father is wearing a blue color helmet. Okay, what color shirt is the boy wearing? The boy is wearing an orange color shirt. Right, do who has who has bags in their cycle at the back? किसके पास bags है वो cycle में उनके पीछे? Right, the father and the daughter have bags and hung to the cycle. The boy and the mother do not have any bags. Right, like this. You can use different sentences. Please you have to do this on your own. ये activities आपको अपने आप से करने पड़ेंगे. You can look at the picture, frame 2 or 3 questions और उसका आंसर आप खुद ही दे दीजिएगा. Right, anything it can be. Okay, simple sentences. Okay, how many trees can you see? uh, how many plants can you see? How many helmets can you see? How many boats can you see? ऐसे आप बता सकते हैं. But trees तो आप गिन नहीं पाएंगे because there are a lot of trees inside that picture, in that picture there, right? But you can tell, okay, regarding the ऑब्जेक्ट्स के बारे में आप कह सकते हैं, right? This will be an activity for you, okay? And this is how we end it till here. आज हमने क्या क्या बात किया है? We have completed regarding the worksheet of yes to be verbs, right? और WH questions के बारे में हमने डिस्कस किया है. आपका ये काम होगा कि आप लोग ये पिक्चर्स और any sentence what you can, you have to frame them. ये आपका एक छोटा एक्टिविटी होगा. Please do try to do them because this is a small practice what you can have and that will really help you later on. Okay, that will be it for today, everyone. We'll meet again in the next class. In the next class, we will be discussing regarding, okay, we'll have a small worksheet regarding all of these things. WH questions और इनके बारे में थोड़ा सा मुझे और थोड़ा explain करना है. Right. So we'll do have a small worksheet. वो worksheet के साथ आप लोग समझ जाएंगे. That will be it, everyone. We'll meet again in the next class. I hope you liked this session. Please share it and like it. Right. Okay. Thank you, everyone. We'll meet again.